All right, guys. We're on the Speech podcast, scene 1, take 1. Let's roll.
Yeah!
Shit!
Yeah! Oh, damn.
All right, guys. So, welcome to the Speech podcast. This has been something.
We made it, guys.
Hey, big W, big W.
Yeah.
For real, big
Big W in the chat.
Guys.
Big W in the chat. All right, guys. So, you guys might already know who I am. I'm Ray Cas. Ray Cas, wearing that green jacket, wearing that Hawaiian shirt, on the set, on the podcast. We're so excited to be here. For those who don't know me, my name is Ray Cas. I am la primera voz de Grupo Fuera de Sitio. Sheesh, puro Grupo Fuera de Sitio, para toda la gente, para toda la plebada.
Period. And I'm Chantal. I'm the person who came up with the idea of having the podcast, and these are the two dream makers that made it possible. So thank you guys so much for being on this pod with me. I'm so excited. You guys can follow me on TikTok at chantal.cas. Actually, it's not .cas anymore. I was able to change it. So at chantalcas. I'm on Snapchat as chantal.cas. I'm on Instagram as chantalcas. Yeah, I'm excited for you guys to follow my journey and see what's going on with the podcast. I'm also going to be dropping our links to our podcast on Instagram as well as on TikTok, so you guys can follow us on there.
I'm not going to say much. All right. You know what? I'm here, guys.
You see the hat? You see the hat?
I'm Elinito.
You guys know
Alias
who this
Elinito.
master is.
Alan, Omar.
Ustedes pueden ver la gorra.
Alan.
Estudios Alan Records es lo que
So basically,
representa. Vámonos, Recio.
I'm Alan Omar Elinito. I got all your mics working, running audio over here.
Period.
So
You guys didn't get to see this, but we were struggling, you guys. We were struggling to get these three mics paired up. If you guys don't know, audio is a very, very complicated whole field of magic and work. It takes a lot of ins and outs, cables, inputs and outputs, configuration, software things that you have to line up that if they're not in the right way and formatted in the correct manner, things don't work. And so, for the longest time, we were struggling with getting these three mics because I decided to go with USB mics rather than XLRs. And as I didn't know way back then, and now I understand, XLRs are way more versatile and way more, easy to work with. But we were able to make it work. And we're using USB mics, which are pretty cool. I mean, cutting edge technology, but at the same time, less versatile than XLR mics. But one thing I do want to say about these mics is Blue Yeti mics are able to be paired with iPads, iPhones, on-the-go gadgets, so you can stream and podcast live pretty much from anywhere. I mean, your car, the park, Starbucks, anywhere you want to go. So that's pretty cool. I'll give it to you, Blue Yeti.
Blue Yeti it is. Blue Yeti it is. We got three mics in the building.
we're not being sponsored yet.
We're not being sponsored yet.
We are looking for sponsorships.
Mr. Beast, you know what to do.
We do have a couple of sponsors in the works, but we're still figuring out how we want to do advertising with them. So if you guys are interested, we are taking sponsors and Patreons. You'll have your own dedicated slide. You'll have your own ads. Go ahead and click the link in our podcast page on Instagram to be able to apply on there. And you can sign up for pretty much anything. We have different packages available. We also have contracts. So it's up to you guys how you guys want to advertise your business. But we are going to be getting a lot of views on this pod. And I'm telling you, I already get 20 million views and up monthly. So we're looking at a huge success.
That's
in
not
the works.
something small.
It's a big M. Big M.
That's not something small. So.
Gotta get past the L's to get to
You
the
gotta
M.
get that. Hold on, let me do the sign. Let me do it real quick.
Big M's.
That big M.
What the heck? Yeah, but we're pretty excited, guys. As you can see, we got the whole studio going on. This actually took us a couple years to get together, just because, it's a lot of moving pieces. It's 3 different people with 3 different lives. Even though we are siblings, we are disconnected in that we do have things that we have to do for ourselves. They're both going to school. I work a lot. You guys see all the stuff that I post and all the collaborations that I do. So I am constantly working and finding ways to find time in my schedule to even have a relationship, to even have friendships, and to be able to do all these other side missions, as you guys can see. So, and even then, I still have to take my vacations 3 times a year whenever I can get away. So it's a lot of work getting 3 people in one room with the same ideas to get on the same page, to get our things going. So I'm just really happy that we were finally able to put this together, guys.
I have a question for Chantal.
What is it?
What inspired you to create this podcast?
I think we have so much to tell that people don't know about us. I mean, they do know that we're go-getters, that we're hustlers, that our dad is a huge hustler, big-time hustler. He has contributed in so many ways to us and to the people around us and our family. And I just think our family as a whole, what is it? Maybe 250 member family has a huge story to tell that we one day want to be able to capture completely and put into some sort of template, some sort of scene that you guys can see. Oh, well, this makes sense because this happened and this person opened this business and so on. So I think it's so important for us to finally start telling our story and not just, besides the mark we're obviously leaving in the Latino community, I think it's so important for us to actually tell that story so that it's imprinted and there's a mark that we can leave forever and ever for our legacy.
Something that people don't know is that my uncle Antonio Cáceres was the first one in Sonoma County to establish a lonchera for the first time ever. And then after the loncheras that happened after, there's just a byproduct of what my uncle did first.
Oh, absolutely.
Rest in peace, Tío Toño.
That's the one thing. El número uno.
Number 1.
Yeah, losing him was a really tough time for a lot of us, but I think this definitely is a little gift that we are able to give back to people from his loss and from his passing. And I think he would be very proud to see us what we're doing and, what we're doing right now and to be able to see that we've come together to do something really cool.
I just want to take a little break here and just congratulate our family, for more than 40 years dominating the Sonoma County food and beverage industry and just decimating any competition.
Agreed.
So
let's go back to that topic Chantal was touching on, of the scary stuff that goes on and people don't like to talk about because it's taboo, goes against the religion. It's just, scary stuff. But at the end of the day, we should talk about it. We should let out our thoughts, and more than anything, just the people here listen us out. And hear us out. Our vocab is not there yet all the way, but we're just being transparent with you guys. 100% organic. Period. Like this plant. Just kidding, it's fake.
By the way, I had a question. Is this whole warehouse available to record in, or?
So it's a pretty top secret location as of right now. I think later on, if we do have, a business partner or a potential business partner coming at us with a request or, with a collaboration, we could possibly disclose that location. But as of now, it's a lot of gear. It's a lot of things that we're working with. And
yeah, because I was going to say, you have a lot of space here that you could.
We do have a lot of space,
and we're one small room. Yeah. And the whole warehouse. Oh, wow.
We're excited for the type of sets that we can build, and we're all working on a green screen as of now, and we're just really excited for the projects to come. So, though we don't have actual topics of conversation for the podcast, that's going to come with you guys, and we want to hear what you guys want to hear. We do have ideas for creative films and things that we're going to do that are just going to be kind of out there that nobody else is really doing. So we're excited for that. Yeah, definitely.
And you guys watching on the other end of the camera might be thinking, why are they looking at the camera? It's because we have a 10 by 20 inch monitor screen that's helping us just stay more connected with the viewers, the chat, and what's going on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We have that huge monitor, and then we also have him recording live over here and having his monitoring going on. It's really cool. We have a really nice setup, and we're just so excited to just put everything to use and make sure we're making the most out of this production. It's really, really cool that we were finally able to come together for it. But yeah, one thing I did want to talk about is a few weeks ago, I posted this video. You guys made it go super viral. It's about scary things that you have not been able to explain. And some of the comments, I mean, really intriguing. I just wanted to go through it. I did send you guys a copy. I sent you guys a link of the video so you guys can go through it with me in the comments. And we can maybe pick some comments each and maybe talk about them and maybe go back to some of the things that I know we haven't shared that we have seen and gone through, which are insane. I mean, to this day, I've not been able to explain certain things that have happened to us, but I mean, let's go at it. There's some pretty funny ones on here. Some guy said, I heard my parents, I heard a sound in my parents' room at around 3 a.m. It sounded like clapping. I can't explain it to this day. That shit went viral. Like, people were like liking that comment so much. It's hilarious.
Slap on the knee, slap on the knee, slap on the knee,
real,
slap
knee
on the
slapper. But yeah, there's some crazy ones on here. This one got a lot of likes. I remember my niece went missing. A few minutes before that, her mom, my aunt, giving her food. And when she went for not even 10 seconds, she's missing. She barely can't walk. She's like 2 years old. We look all over the house and we can't find her. Suddenly, we heard someone laughing from the rooftop. And my niece, it's right there. Maybe there's a language barrier with this. She said, "White lady," over and over. And we asked how can she go there? She always said white lady. And no freaking way she can climb up there. It's so high, she can't even walk perfectly. So this 2-year-old niece gets on the rooftop and starts saying white lady. And they can't explain what's going on. It sounds like they're from another country too. If it was your aunt's daughter, then it's not your niece. It's your goddamn cousin. Language barrier. Maybe Bruh. Niece and cousin are the same word. Yeah. Everybody just responded. The daughter of your aunt is your cousin, not your niece. Fake story. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Let's tell a real scary story. I got you guys with a real scary story.
Okay.
All right, let me read it out to these people. Let me see.
Before you say that one, I want to say a quick one. Mally Praise 3 weeks ago wrote that I was working third shift at an airport. I was doing perimeter check and I heard someone running behind me suddenly. Before I could even turn around, I feel someone behind me blow into my ear. I've had experiences like that, kind of similar to that. Blow into my ear, I turn around, nothing, not anyone or anything. I stood there for like 2 minutes straight, puzzled. To this day, I cannot think of a logical explanation for it. I do not believe in ghosts or anything like that. To this day, I still think of it. It was a hell of a lot scarier than I'm describing. For perspective, I was walking alone at 3 a.m. pitch black with one street light.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy.
Guys, that's pretty scary.
All right, here you guys go. My parents bought a house in the middle of nowhere. The original owner of the house died by suicide in the garage. The next man who owned the house rented the house to a friend. The friend died while living in the house. The man then sold the house to my parents. He died 2 weeks after my parents closed on the house. Before moving in, my dad befriended a couple in the town, and after hearing about the house, the wife insisted on coming by and smudging the place. My dad didn't believe in any of the nonsense about the house being haunted or having bad juju, but he let her sage anyway. That didn't do any good though, because my dad died very unexpectedly a few months later in a freak accident at the house.
Stop.
Bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
What
the heck?
That's insane.
Yo!
That's wild. There's some pretty good ones on here.
Hey, we're sipping on these right here. If you guys don't know of these, they're Big Little Thing IPA. Shout out Big Little Thing IPA.
Shout out IPA. We got the
We in the house. We in the house.
Speach logo on that middle one. Just repping our colors, repping our logo.
Hey guys, you guys want to hear a personal scary story? I got you guys. Real shit.
All right. Let's hear it.
It's a real life story, all right?
I mean, it should
Hey,
be
my
fine.
bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I'll keep it PG-13 for everybody. All right. This was like 4 years ago. No, let's go back.
What
year is it?
timeline
2025? Like? We're talking about 2017. 2017 here in Santa Rosa, California. It was a long day. Became night. I was at my ex-girlfriend's house. I was babysitting her nephew at the time. We were babysitting her nephew at the time. We were in the backyard. Next thing you know, I asked her, hey, you believe in ghosts? She said no. I was like, really? I was like, what if there's people sitting down in those 5 chairs creating a half circle, a semicircle? She said, no, I don't believe that. All right. So I turn slowly into the mist and I see something I've never seen in my life for the first time, and it to this day gives me chills. I saw a lady without a face floating in the air with her toes going like that, and that made me hella scared, bro.
I was like, that shit sounds hella funny.
I was like, all right, I'm out of here. And I wasn't high, I wasn't drunk, I wasn't paranoid, I wasn't freaking out. I just saw what I saw. Personal life experience, bro.
Should have did a
Changed my
ritual.
life.
You should have did an
Changed
exorcism.
my life.
Fucking exorcism on the spot. Get rid of the enemy.
Nah, I'm gonna be having nightmares for real.
Spot.
Yeah, but hey, so we don't take any negative energy out of all these stories at all, so we're good. We're good. Para toda la gente que cree en esa mamada, hey, it's for real. It's for real. People comment down below. Have you guys ever had a ghost experience, a ghost encounter,
or bad
ever
juju
paranormal encounter?
Bad juju experiences.
Shit was crazy.
I don't think I've honestly myself. I can't really like think of anything crazy that's happened like that. But I do remember actually. There's only one time that I don't know if maybe it was a real person or maybe it was a ghost, or I don't know what's going on with that. But so my boyfriend's family lost their home in the Tubbs fire in 2017, and for a while they were living on their uncle's property. He has a huge property and a lot of land, and
it's like a ranch type.
Yeah, it was basically a ranch, and they were living on a granny unit basically within that property. And so I remember I would sometimes even see him so late as like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. I would just come and like watch a movie or something and just sleep over. I would just sleep over with him. And I remember once I went over to their apartment or their studio, and I was like just waiting for him, and he was taking a while. He must have been in the restroom or something. And I saw a shadow passing by behind me. And mind you, like over there's a lot of brush and just like dry grass and like tall grass, and it was just kind of a scenario where like anybody could be hiding there. And so I was like knocking really loud, and I was like at this point like, anybody open please, like somebody's out here with me, like I'm so scared. And I was like terrified. And so they come out with their weapons, and you know they're loaded, they're ready, and turns out there was like nobody there. I guess it must have been like a entity or something. And so I remember talking to them and saying like, oh my gosh, you guys, I was so scared. Like I saw somebody with a hat. Like I was terrified. And they're like, oh no way, we've seen somebody too. Like maybe he's hiding. And so they were thinking like it's somebody who was hiding and just like jumped the fence. But no, I'm pretty sure it was like some spirit or something.
What do you think it was?
Like a Slenderman type of thing. Yeah, it was pretty
'Cause
terrifying. Even to this day, I'm just like, I could not explain. Like,
I remember you mentioned that story last time, and I was thinking, since we live in Sonoma County and it's a pretty dense place for Native Americans and Native American people and communities, do you think it was like something associated with Native American spirits or anything like that?
honestly, who knows? I mean, pretty much a lot of people are on stolen land, so I wouldn't know really what to make of it. But at the same time, I was just terrified. Like and I was alone. Like I was waiting for somebody to open the door, so I was just terrified. I waited for somebody to like just rescue me. And it feels nice that everybody was ready and like prepared to like come at them if it was like a person. But at the same time, like I felt like it was a ghost. Like what are you gonna do with a ghost? You know? So
Call the Ghostbusters.
right, call the Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I don't know if you guys believe in this, but I mean, the experience I had with tarot cards, I got cards read to me.
That's a big no.
I got cards read to me, and the lady that said that things were gonna happen have already happened.
You're just
and
asking for trouble, bro.
I just
You basically
it was crazy.
You basically cut your vegetables on a
It was
Ouija board.
crazy.
That's one thing. Like, do you guys want to know the
You cooked
future?
with a
Like, would
Ouija
you guys
board.
want to know what's ahead if you guys had the chance?
No, I wouldn't want to know.
Right? I wouldn't want to either. But
No,
how fun is that?
Because that'd be basically me trying to be God.
Do you guys not want me on the podcast anymore then, or what?
Damn.
We're
It's
gonna
like
do
that.
we're gonna do an incense.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it
Hey, are you
then.
guys being for real? I'm gonna get off that shit.
All right.
bro.
Nah.
Then fuck
let's
that
hear
shit
it, bro.
then.
Come on.
Fuck that shit then. Get out of here.
Nah, bro. Come on, bro.
April Fool! Damn! Sheesh! We got you guys.
That was good.
Got
You got me, bro. You got me. I'll tell you that.
Damn.
I'll tell you that much, bro.
You guys expected that or not? I'm unexpected, guys. I'm unexpected, baby. If you guys said some shit to me out of pocket, I'm out of here.
Hello.
Oh, damn. I said I was going to keep it PG-13. Sheesh!
Yeah. All right, guys. We do want to hear your stories though with the tarot cards.
What do you guys think? You guys think it was a good decision?
Well, what happened? You haven't told us.
All right, so out of curiosity, I just, before I even read the Bible, I haven't even read the Bible, but before my brother told me about the Bible, that I shouldn't seek out for any mediums or spirit guides, I went and asked questions about the future, about the past, and about the present. Lady told me, we're going to make it big!
I remember that story.
Sheesh! We better make it big! Big time! That's about it,
I
guys.
don't
Wait,
know.
tell us about that guy that you guys saw in the parking lot that pointed at the star and all that.
Yo,
That was crazy to me.
I don't know.
That
Should we
was,
throw
insane.
that? Should we throw that? In
I
the
think we
first
should save it
episode,
for
or
the
should
next episode, no?
Or should we just hint at it?
Wait, should we?
Hint at it?
Let me do some.
Nah,
some,
bro, you know what? Let's just get it out of it.
Let me do some spoken word then. Let me do some spoken
We
word.
gotta
on the podcast.
show the
Alright,
people what's up.
Two better than one. Two better than one. Standing on the basketball court. Two better than one standing on the basketball court.